Hey, welcome to the Educated Affiliate. My name is Damo, and this is the last day of 2024. So, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone out there. If you're seeing this after the fact, just appreciate the fact that this is New Year's Eve, and I'll be going to bed at 9 o'clock this evening. Great topic for the last day of the year. Everyone has their New Year's resolutions, right? And what we're going to talk about here are things that you can't do. If you do this, you will fail. You will continue to fail. And I know this from experience, from hard experience. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in a minute. So let's talk about failure, okay? People don't fail because they don't work hard enough, or people don't fail because they're not good enough, right? It's just, there's people of all skill levels and all effort levels, right? All persistence levels that succeed, okay? And the ones that don't succeed, they fail for one reason and one reason only. And that reason is they quit. It's that simple. There really is no such thing as failure. There's levels of success, and there's some others that may have greater levels of success than you, but you will always succeed at whatever level you're at, unless you quit, right? So this year, we're going to talk about why, this is the biggest reason why people fail. They quit, okay? But the reason why they quit is because they don't think they're getting anywhere, okay? The issue of quitting is they do something, they get frustrated with it, they get excited about it first, right? They say, oh, this is going to be great, it's a new system, it's a new process, it's something I can do, and then reality sets in. A perfect example, I wrote a book. It took me years to finally break down and write the book, but when I actually attacked it piece by piece and wrote the book, I succeeded at completing the book, getting the book published. I am now a published author. That was the goal. I didn't need to be a bestseller, but I am now a published author, okay? It's Adam's Realty, by the way, on Amazon by Papa Tony. Anyways, but people quit because they don't think they're getting anywhere. And so the problem is they get frustrated after they've done the new experience and excitement. Then they get to reality, they get frustrated, and they never really evolve past that frustration, right? Somebody had a quote that said, the best things are on the other side of fear, right? Or you could say the best things are on the other side of frustration. The biggest successes are on the other side of frustration. This is so true. And the reason it happens is because people hit that plateau and they're just like, the hell with it. Believe me, I know this for a fact because I've hit it a million times myself and I've quit. Now I've broken through, so I've had success. I experienced this a lot at working when I worked at Tesla. There were a lot of young kids that were working there. I was older when I started working there after my career in the movie business. And there were very technical things. I'm not a very skilled technical person. And I was afraid to do them. I wanted to stay in my little niche that I knew how to do. But what I learned is over time, over 2.5 years that I was there, at the beginning of time, I didn't want to branch out at all. By the end of the time I was there, I realized that, yes, I will fumble and stumble at first, but with the help of my colleagues and my own effort, my own persistence, I will break through and evolve past that frustration, and I will learn how to do something, right? But most people don't stick with something long enough to get past that point. And then here's the worst part. Then they'll quit. They'll fail because they quit. And then after a while, they'll start to think about it again or think about something new, and they'll start this process and this cycle all over again. Because what? They'll get excited about something else, and they'll start to do it, and then the frustration will hit, and they will quit, and they will fail again. What is that called? That's called the new shiny tool syndrome, right? We've all been there. We all do it. We still do it. I still do it. I'm getting better at the fact that I try something new because I think it's going to be good, and I have a much more pragmatic approach to it. So I now know that, okay, I'm going to try this and see if it's working for me or if it's really what it is, what they say it is. And so therefore I go into it thinking, okay, I'm not quite sure if this is going to work or not, but let's test it out. So I've learned over the years, right, not to get all excited, oh, this is the greatest new thing. and then find out that it's really not that great and then get frustrated and quit. I go through it and I figure out whether I could use it or not, whether it's a tool, whether it's a process, whether it's some sort of discovery way to, build my channel or write a blog or whatever, do SEO. But most people have this new shiny new tool syndrome, and it's like being an alcoholic. You just go through this syndrome. You stop drinking, then you feel you're okay, dry for a while, then you start drinking again, and your life goes to hell and blah blah blah. Believe me, I know all about that too. So it starts this cycle over and over again. And the reason I know it, because I just know it, I've been there. But I started using this tool, and this is just an example. I'm not saying you should use this tool. I'm not an affiliate for this tool, but it's a tool called Penzu. And what it is it is a journal, online journal. And what I've done is since 2017, you can see it's all blurred out here, but it's personal stuff. I don't want to really share that. But I started in 2017, and this is the same day every year. So every year I put a little blurb in about what's going on that year. And I've gone through these enough time and enough days. This is since 2017, so it's been, 7 years of journal entries on this day, New Year's Eve. And I have seen myself go through this new shiny tool syndrome right in the flesh. I can read what I'm saying to myself, and I tried this, and then it didn't work, and then 2 years later, 3 years later, I'm back trying the same thing. So it just has come out completely right in front of my face in black and white that I have this new shiny tool syndrome, and that is one thing that I will kill you and will make you fail over and over again. That's the one main thing. The second thing is something that you don't do that you have to do, and that is you have to find your why. You have to realize why you're putting in this work. What is it that compels you to do what you want to do? Is it freedom? I mean, for me, it's not material things. There's some things I want or like or whatever, but for me, it's always about the freedom. The freedom to have time to do what I want, the freedom to get up every day and do whatever it is that I want to do, the freedom to be with my family and travel with my family. Now I'm a single grandfather, and I just hang out, and all I do is the fun stuff I do is mainly with my 2 kids and my granddaughter. And I try to spoil them as much as I can, and that's what my goal is, to have the freedom and the financial wherewithal to do that. Okay, so you got to have your why. But the second thing I committed to myself is I am going to fight through the frustration. I'm going to evolve past the object of my adversity that is very hard to get through. Okay, when you hit that wall and you say, God, maybe this just isn't for me, I'm going to say, no, you know what, I'm going to try this till I succeed. And that success could be anything, right? So for me, let's say if you're doing a YouTube channel in terms of, trying to drive traffic to your affiliate offers and whatnot, let's say that you only get 10 or 20 views a video, and some of mine do. Some of mine only get a handful, and then some of mine get hundreds, depending on, who knows sometimes. I'm trying to learn, but I'm trying to learn why. Now, there's a technical aspect to it. There's no doubt about it. In fact, I'm enrolled in a course, and I'm going to start developing more of my skill in sort of YouTube SEO, if you will. So there is something to it, but I want to get to the point where I'm consistently reaching higher levels. So my goal is maybe 100 views a video or 200 views a video. Okay, it's not to be Mr. Beast influencer. I don't care about that. I have my own personal goals. I have my own personal adversity, right? I have my own personal frustrations, and I'm going to get past them. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And if I do the whole shiny tool syndrome thing, that's how I'm going to fail. And that's what this video is all about, right? You've got to move forward. I promote 2 programs. I promote MAP and OLSP, mainly MAP, the Master Affiliate Profits. And, basically I teach people how, give them concepts, give them whereabouts. I mean, nobody's going to watch any one of my videos and go, oh yeah, that's a specific thing I have to implement, and I'm going to do it today. It's to get you to think on your own, right? No matter what it is you're promoting or what you're doing. I mean, you could be doing Amazon products, or promoting affiliate products through that, or having your own Shopify store. I don't know. But the concept is universal, what we're talking about here. And the concept is whatever it is you're doing, maybe it'd be one thing, two things, three things, whatever. Get to that point, discover that frustration, and evolve past that frustration. Stick with it. I mean, these are old concepts I learned when I was a kid from my parents, right? But they're tried and true. They work. And so for my New Year's resolution or my life resolution, I am going to do this. I'm going to continue to work on my YouTube channel and grow the concepts of what the educated affiliate is all about. I'm going to stick with it. My blog as well. I'm gonna really learn a little bit more, a lot more actually, about SEO this year, and take my time and get through that frustration, get past that frustration. So I hope that you can see that too, that end of it. Where you start something, gets frustrating, you quit. You start it again, or you start something new, gets frustrating, quit. Shiny new tool syndrome. You just want to stay away from that. You're never going to get away from it altogether. It's just there, and it's new things are exciting, and you want to try new things. But keep that core, right? The one thing that you're really focusing on to continue to evolve and get better and better and better. For instance, I find it in my music, right? I'm not the greatest piano player, but I play piano, and I have a lot of rhythm, and I can do all right, but it takes me forever to learn a song. But when I start first playing the song and it's so tough, especially one's got a lot of black notes in it, I have a hard time really, learning where the keys are. I'm stumbling all around. And then it evolves, and I get to the point where I don't even think about where the keys are, and I'm just playing it, right? It's in my heart. It's in my soul. Okay, so I know if I can do that, then anytime I learn a new song, when I'm stumbling about, I'm like, okay, this is just a point where I am. I'll get past this because I've gotten past it before. And so that's what you got to remember. That's what you got to think of when you move forward in 2025. Stick to one thing. First of all, get a why. Understand why you're doing this thing, right? What is it that you're doing it for? You got to have a reason. And it's got to be a passion within inside you, number one. Number two, stick to it. Whatever it is that you're going to go for, whether it's building a YouTube channel, whether it's promoting a certain offer, whether it's building your own digital product, stick to it, get past that frustration, and evolve into success. And you're going to have a great 2025. All right, everybody, Happy New Year's. Can't wait to see what goes on with all of us this year. Comment down below if you can what your why is, what you want to evolve in. If you ever have questions, you can comment. You can email me at damo@theeducatedAffiliate. I'll jump on a Zoom call, a phone call with you anytime you want. And let's just get back to having a real successful 2025. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye.